Previously on 1000 Ways to Die, you witnessed Brian, Daryl, Phil, Mark, and Old Man Jenkins all die tragically. Once again, you will observe 5 more horror deaths on this episode of 1000 Ways to Die 3. Jackson here is addicted to gum. Not only does he chew it all day, but also while he's sleeping. On average, he chews 6 packets of gum a day. However, gum gets expensive, which is why his dealer, Antonio, supplies him with the best gum at the best price.
Hey Antonio, you got my usual? Sweet.
Yo man, your total's adding up. You haven't paid me in 2 weeks. Where's my money?
It's at my house. I promise I'll pay you tomorrow.
You better, because if you don't, some major shit's gonna go down.
Aw, thanks Antonio. I promise I'll pay you tomorrow.
That's right, you skinny little fucker.
Jackson arrives home and gets chomping. Within 10 minutes, he has already hacked down 4 packets of gum and is nearing his 5th. Just when he starts to finish up, Antonio pulls up in his driveway.
Jackson, where's my money? Where's my money? This is the last time I'm gonna ask you, Jackson. Where is my money? I warned you.
You see, when the man pulled the trigger, it released a bullet, it came out of the barrel, and went into his forehead, piercing his brain. And this is probably how he died.
Jackson was addicted to gum and couldn't get enough of it. As time went on, he decided that he didn't have to pay for gum, but his dealer thought otherwise. But hey, at least he doesn't have to pay for gum where he's going. Every day after school, Ricky finds a way to sneak into his neighbor's house while she's at work. He eats their food, uses their blender, and even tries on their clothes. One day, Ricky decides that he wants to boost his dental hygiene, so he goes into the bathroom and uses the first toothbrush in sight. Little does he know that the lady who lives there previously used the toothbrush to clean her toilet. The cleaner that she used inside the toilet was a deadly chemical called phenol.
Hey, what's going on in here?
I don't think a bomb had anything to do with this, but if it did, then boom goes the bomb and boom goes the guy.
Ricky was a horrible neighbor who took advantage of the saying, "Make yourself at home." His lack of consideration caused him to fail at life. But at least he'll pass his next dentist checkup. Lily can't peel her eyes off her phone and therefore pays little attention to the events going on around her. She is so distracted with her phone that she accidentally grabs the apple meant for her cat, Cosmo. Cosmo isn't too happy about her taking his apple, so he decides to take care of her himself.
Sometimes, when cats get angry, they strike. But not with their claws. They're able to grip weapons and hurt people with them, sometimes even resulting in death, like in this case.
Lily was addicted to her phone and never paid attention to anything. This caused her to push her cat to the limit, but sadly, Lily doesn't have 9 lives. Jacob here is blowing leaves out of his yard. decides to take a break. In the process of putting the leaf blower down, Jacob accidentally puts it in reverse mode instead of turning it off.
Que tengo que volver a recortar los setos y la fiación de su sistema de riego.
Philip here loves going on hikes. He goes on a hike every day, even in the scorching hot sun. One day, he came across an unfamiliar path, and being the extreme hiker he is, decides to travel on it. After a while, he finds himself lost and can't seem to find his way back. Then, Philip comes across an old house in the middle of nowhere.
Hi, I was hiking through the mountains and I lost my way. I was wondering if you can give me directions.
Well, of course I can, young man. Why don't you come inside while I look for a map?
Oh, thank you.
Make yourself at home. I made some brownies if you're hungry.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, did you find a map?
Why don't you take a bite of the brownie first and tell me how it tastes? I put in a special ingredient.
Okay.
Little did he know that the special ingredient was little shards of glass. Being unaware of this danger, Philip continued to eat the brownie.
How does it taste?
Oh,
Oops. More for me. Adding special ingredients to recipes is very risky. In this case, the old lady added too many little shards of glass, which therefore cut little holes in his thorax, causing him to bleed through his mouth.
Philip was constantly hiking and decided to take his skills to the max. Unfortunately, that got him nowhere but face up on the cold floor of regret. That's all for this episode of 1000 Ways to Die. See you next time.